We're all here. Intro has been ran. Hello. Welcome to episode 19, the episode before the finale of the Cringe for Music podcast. Albums this week: Backxwashes, God Has Nothing to Do with This, leave him out of it. Ghosts, Infestissumam, and Taylor Swift. What? Hold on.
Speak Now?
Speak Now, yeah. I had it
Yeah.
up. So, I actually want to talk about the Ghost one first. So,
Okay.
Steven, I'll let you start us off.
Okay, so this is actually the first Ghost album I ever heard. Was it when we were in the car to Starkville, or did you recommend this to me beforehand?
It might have been before that. It had to have been.
Yeah, I feel like this was beforehand. This was kind of my first foray into this style of music. Like, I don't even know what you call it. I mean,
Scooby-Doo metal.
Yeah, I've heard that one.
Scooby-Doo metal, Satan's Beatles.
Yeah.
I refer to Ghost a lot as Satan's version of the Beatles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair. But it's really good music. This album in particular is one of my favorites just because it was the first album I started on and is one of their better ones in my opinion. I think the best albums they have go this one. I like If You Have Ghost and Prequella. Those are like
If You Have Ghost is like an EP, but yeah. That one's good.
But they're good. This whole album is really good. I wanted to talk about Gouleya. That's a good song. Year Zero is really good. There isn't a single song on this entire album I don't like, which is rare. Like, I like everything from this album, and I like most of Ghost stuff, honestly. I don't think they've released a bad album to date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how I found Ghost is actually kind of interesting. So I remember long ass time ago, it had to have been around the time that this album came out. I was looking on either Metal Injection or Loudwire's website, and I see this article on the side, something about like metal frontmen or something, and I see a picture of Papa 2 on there, and I'm like, who the fuck is this? I bet his band fucking shreds, right? So I'm frantically trying to search up band with Spooky Pope, and I find Ghost, and I find the music video for Monstrance Clock, and it sounds nothing like how I expected to, but I love it. So I'm like, I need more of this, Gibby. So I proceeded to listen to the entire second album, went back and listened to the first album, and I've loved it ever since. It's really good. I've seen them live I've seen them live a handful of times. Their shows are incredible. The newest album, Prequel, I wasn't crazy about, but I don't hate it outright. There's good songs on it for sure. As far as Infestissumam, front to back, it's really solid. There's a deluxe version on Spotify that has an extra track at the end that I've never heard before, that I heard while I was going back and listening to this, and it's interesting.
What's the name of the track?
The I'm a Marionette? Is that one?
No, different one.
Oh.
Let me find it.
Oh, there. Oh, no, that's just that. Never mind.
Go on Spotify. Infestissumam deluxe version is called La Mantra Mori. I've never heard this song before. Yeah. It's not on the vinyl of the album that I have. So it's neat. Yeah, nothing bad to say about this. Love this band. Love this album. It's the album that got me into them. Stallman says Ghost has a bad rap from metal elitists for some reason. It's because of the whole spooky Scooby-Doo metal thing. That's why. Fuck those guys. I don't give a shit. It's good.
People are just mad. Like, it sounds good, but like they're basically just like ripping off a bunch of stereotypes to try and promote themselves. Well, yeah, if you do, usury means necessity. I can't talk.
Word's hard.
Necessary to put yourself out there. Like, it's fucking dumb when people are like, but the Spooky Pope bad. It's not even metal. It's rock. It's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Nobody cares.
what are you adding to the conversation?
I guess,
Yeah.
like, as far as bad things about the band go, I've heard some sketchy things about Tobias Forge, but I don't really care enough to look into it or be bothered by it, so it's whatever.
I mean, I
Yeah.
know him as a person is not the best because of what happened with the original set of Nameless Ghouls, but
Yeah. Yeah, this was not my first Ghost album. My first one was actually the one after this one that I'm really bad at pronouncing.
Meliora.
Meliora, yeah, that was actually my first
Meliora
album.
is a good one too.
Yeah, I really, really loved that entire album, and then listened to their other stuff, and shocking, loved everything else as well, or everything before it at the time. There isn't much else I can add to your guys' comments other than the fact that I really enjoy it. I did also hear, surprisingly, I didn't hear about the hate until like way later when I'd already like been enjoying them, and I was like, people hate them, and then I was like, oh, people hated them because they like you guys said, they were too. I heard people say they were just too easy, like too easily listenable. Not heavy enough for the metal crowd.
Why is that a bad thing though? Is my thing.
People,
Like, I don't
people,
understand.
because
Like, why are you upset that you can put it on, sit back and read a book?
because there's a lot of metal fans that love to gatekeep every single thing about metal. They're like, if it's not death, or if it's not absolutely fucking death metal, it's not metal. And there's really a lot of gatekeepy bullshit when it comes to metal that I really fucking hate. And
Yeah.
their reaction to Ghost was one of the things I was like, do y'all have nothing else better to do with your lives than
Yeah, that's
gatekeep a
kinda
fucking
fucking
music genre?
No,
But yeah,
man, you don't even like this genre because you haven't listened to Kieran, which is a folk black
yeah.
death
Don't fucking
metal
get me.
band from
Don't
China.
Don't get me fucking started on black metal.
Black Kieran's a good band, though.
Yeah,
It
don't
is good.
get me fucking started on black metal.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
that's a topic for another day.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Not to mention, I have also seen them live
Yeah.
twice. They're so good. The Cardinal, I saw him when he was the Cardinal. He's so fucking funny.
Both.
Oh, you're doing the thing again.
No,
So
Give him a minute.
much.
give it a minute.
Well,
Steven is processing.
I was saying, like last week, into the living. Hello.
Hello?
Why does God hate me?
Steven is rebooting. Steven has crashed.
The last thing we hear is, why does God hate me? Click.
Does God hate me? Can I be heard? Is
Steven-
God
We can
with
hear you.
me?
Steven.exe has successfully rebooted. Try again.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know why God hates me, but okay, it's probably because I'm talking about Satan music and shit.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, no, I was saying like one of my favorite bits that Papa ever did. I think it's Imrietis. I want to say it's Imrietis. Was he like looked at this? She was probably in her late teens, but her mom was with her. And he just starts explaining the birds and the bees, and you can just see this woman's face like drop, and she's like, "Oh God,
Oh God, no!
oh God,
This
man
isn't.
going
This isn't the
to
time.
seduce my daughter." And it is.
It is such a
Just
fun
look
show.
up Papa talks about the birds and the bees, and it is so
Oh,
fucking
God.
funny.
They put on a very, very good show. They put on a fucking amazing show, to be honest.
Yeah. It's very, very cool.
Mm-hmm.
So moving on, I guess we'll talk about mine. God Has Nothing to Do with This, Leave Him Out of It by Backxwash. Backxwash is a rapper that's been on my radar for a while through Fantano, no surprise, and I just hadn't gotten around to listening to anything by them. I've heard the first couple of tracks off this album, and I like them. The first track, the title track, uses a sample from the self-titled Black Sabbath album. It's the title track from the self-titled Black Sabbath album. So Black Sabbath on the album Black Sabbath by Black Sabbath. There we go.
Yeah.
And I really like how the samples used throughout the whole song. It's really cool. The second track, Black Magic, is also pretty good, I think. Coincidentally, Ava and Devi from Black Dresses are on this, with vocals and I guess some production here, which is neat. But honestly, I was kind of underwhelmed by the rest of this album. Like, I don't know, there was just something about it that I didn't like as much as I thought I was going to. That's not to say that I hated it, really. It was just kind of eh. If I had to rate it, maybe like a 6 to a 7, I guess. It was all right, but the first 2 tracks are good, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, Backxwash has a new album coming out very soon that features production by Clipping. Not sure if David's gonna have a verse or not, but production by them at least. So I'm excited for that, to see how that turns out. But yeah, that's what I think.
I don't know, man. I don't hate this album, but I will say the title track definitely describes my pick about the Taylor Swift album. The opening line is, "Oh God, why no? God, please help me." Like, yeah, that's how I felt playing that album. But we'll get to that, because I have decided to punish both of you in retaliation for what he has done.
Uh-huh.
I kind of figured.
For the finale. Oh, it's finale worthy.
Oh, no.
This album, though, I actually really like. Like, it's solid. I didn't think I would like it because Mike has been torturing me with recent picks.
It's not intentional, I promise.
I think he just gets his rocks off on
Oh yeah, dude. I just end the podcast and I'm back there just beating off to Steven's tears. Just he sends his tears to me as lube, and I'm back there, dude. Nutting.
Relive the experience. But yeah. I like this album a lot. Like, it's all really good.
I actually, well, I had like the in between. Well, I shouldn't say that. So when I finished this album, Mike, actually surprised. Funny enough, my first reaction was, it was maybe a light 6, strong 7. I was like, it's not my favorite album. It's not. I wouldn't call it bad. I still don't really like. I still don't like the people from Black Dresses. I don't like the goddamn voices. Shocking. But other than that, I actually kind of liked, or rather liked, the production on most of these. I think probably the title track, or maybe like Into the Void, were probably like my favorites personally. Yeah, I'm excited to see what he does with Clipping. That would be interesting.
So some interesting things about just Backxwash in general. She originally was born in Zambia, moved to Canada, and some of the samples that she uses are like tribal mysticism stuff from like the tribe that she's from. So I forget what song it is, but if you go on Genius, there's like some notes there where she's talking about it. I want to say it's on. I'm gonna find it. Hold on. It's on Black Sheep. It's on Black Sheep. So just an interesting thing that I saw when I was looking into the album.
That is very interesting.
But I guess we get to move on to Taylor Swift. So explain yourself.
Yes. I mean, okay, so I picked "Speak Now" by Taylor Swift. "Speak Now" is her, well, 1, 2, 3, her third studio album. I just need you to picture the fact that This album came out in 2010. At the
Mm-hmm.
time, I was like a sophomore in high school, and I went to a fuck off, Stallman. Um, I went to a rather small rural school where if
Mhm.
everyone in that town liked Taylor Swift,
Oh,
with maybe like 5 to 10 people saying it's not real country, while everyone else was screaming we don't care. I
So
am
basically, you listen to this album to get women on your dick.
well,
fair.
I was like a sophomore. It was a little bit. I can't say it was all that, but it was
So yes.
this. So listen, okay, I'm gonna unashamedly say that I can sing the lyrics to most of these songs.
Oh, dude, don't
Oh,
admit that.
There's
This is recorded, man.
there's a couple fucking dude. You don't understand how fucking much I listened to this album, any of her albums between 2013 and 2009 to 2013. Basically,
jeez.
all of my
Man.
high school, I listened to it too fucking much. For me, this is probably as guilty pleasure as guilty pleasure gets for really, just pop country, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's a guilty pleasure, all right. Because as I stated, that title track described my exact feelings about this. Oh God, why? Please no, God, why? Fuck this album. I cannot believe you made me sit through this. The fact that you unabashedly enjoy it makes it that much
Oh, I
worse.
do. I very much do.
Because it means not only are you getting enjoyment out of the fact that you listened to it, you enjoy the fact that I had to listen to it, and
Yep.
that's not okay. See that fucking witch cackle? I told you, he casting spells, fucker. I'm on
Yep.
to you.
All right. So, I listened to this on the way back from the arcade, and I put it on. I'm like, oh God, why do I have to listen to Taylor Swift, Conley? Why would you make me do this? Surprisingly, I did not hate this. I'm surprised at myself. I would almost go as far as to say that I did not mind it.
Hey, I'll count that as a win.
But
Mike, no,
I
stop, you're slipping.
can picture this in my head, the exact kind of person that listens to this. This is very much white girl music. They like Starbucks pumpkin spice lattes, and they wear Ugg boots and those Han Solo vests in the winter. That's the kind of person that listens to this. And to my surprise, I did not hate this. And I have questions. It was all right. I listened to it on my drive home. It was whatever. I didn't want to bash my brains out somehow, but
Mike is
that-
turning into a femboy. First he goes vegan. Now he's listening to this. It's too far, man. Turn back. There's still time.
Look, man, I'm wearing the Devin Townsend shirt as a shield, so I still have some credibility, maybe. Even though I don't like Empath as an album very much, but Devin.
Mike
Uh-huh.
listening
Oh boy.
to this, the Grinch's narrator is just like, and his balls shrunk 2 sizes.
Oh.
What?
Oh god.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What are you uh-huh-ing about?
My next pick is not that.
Oh damn it! It's not gonna be One Direction.
No.
Oh, his isn't.
No. Wait. What are you? Oh good god. What are you picking, Steven?
Oh, don't worry. We'll get there.
I'm worried about it.
I am worried about it as well.
All right. Well, that's albums for the week. I do have some more things that I want to talk about, but it's going to take a while. So I just got back from doing an arcade stream, and I would kind of like to go back and rewatch the VOD and just talk about some shit. So in case you don't know, every once in a while I go out to the arcade, I stream Weeb rhythm games. The game that I mostly play is called Waka. It basically looks like a giant fucking like round washing machine with a screen in the middle, and you flail your arms around and you do complex arm movements and you slap, and it's really fun. Okay, I play this game on. I would say the hardest difficulty, but there's a secret higher difficulty that we will pretend doesn't exist for the sake of this conversation. So I play it on expert, and as far as number difficulties go, I play on like the highest, almost the highest number difficulty you can get. So I'm pretty good at the game for having played it for a year. And I have some things to say because I can play higher difficulty stuff now, and I want to review my shit and be like, wow, look at me go. But first, we're gonna albums for finale.
Yeah.
So I've had mine picked for 4 weeks in advance. I'm going to talk about The Satanist by Behemoth.
Okay.
Yeah! And
Okay.
I've got the album on vinyl, and it comes with a booklet with all the lyrics handwritten, but it's in cursive, and it's hard to write because Nurgle decided to be an artsy fuck. And it has background info on all the songs, and I want to read them out and talk about themes because I think it'll be cool. So, Behemoth!
Bet.
Yeah!
Okay. Steven.
So, you guys all know who Britney Spears is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you
I
fucked
am
up so
not
far
picking
because
Brit-
I don't hate Britney Spears, but keep going.
I'm not picking a Britney Spears album. Does
Okay.
anyone know about her ex-husband?
Who's her ex-husband?
Kevin Earl Felderline.
Kevin Felderline.
Felderline. It's familiar. I don't
Name is
know.
familiar.
Yeah.
He has released one album in his
No.
entire life.
He has?
He has. It's
Oh,
called
Kevin.
Playing with Fire,
Oh, no.
and it is seen as a commercial failure.
Oh, of course it does.
The song only sold 6,000 copies ever, and I'm making all of you listen to it. It is commercially seen as the worst album of all time.
Yeah, I see
Which-
that.
Okay, motherfucker. Wait till next season, god damn it. I already have what I want to pick for this one. But oh
Okay.
boy.
So, ending the season, I was pretty convinced that we're going to take the podcast is going to take a hiatus and we may not do a season 3. But you have you have declared war. And now we have to have a season 3. And
Good.
whoo boy, I hope you're ready for suffering.
Okay, so season 3 is just the theme of season 3 is suffering. Got it. No.
Okay.
We're
So
gonna
see
pick the
the
worst
season 3
albums
debut. I see it now. Steven is going to hate my guts. I'm going to make him listen to a Sun album. I'm going to make him listen to Monoliths and Dimensions because fuck you, you're going to listen to low frequency humming noises for 40 minutes. Episode 2 of season 3. I'm going to make you listen to Stephen Rodin's Forms of Paper, which is an hour-long album where he just makes noises with pieces of paper.
Oh god, Jesus fuck. I love that Kevin Federline somehow still has 1,603 monthly listeners.
You know what makes this all worthwhile?
What?
It's gonna force Mike to listen to terrible albums again, because if he picks some shitty albums for season 3,
Oh no, they're
oh
not
boy!
shitty. I like them. I think they're good. You specifically are going to hate them. Also, keep in mind that Ted also has to listen to this, and
Don't worry, Mike. It's a rap album. We like rap, right?
Oh, it's a rap. I mean, I
please-
don't know what I expected.
please be nice to Ted. He's begging you to reconsider.
All right. I will reconsider on one condition.
Good God, what?
We have season 3, and we only pick shitty albums for season 3.
Define
just-
shitty.
albums we know each other, like, we know at least one specific person or the podcast as a whole will unanimously hate.
Okay, so
Oh,
one
that's easy.
specific person, that being you, gotcha.
I was like,
If
I
you
have
do-
a whole genre of shit that I listen to that I know you'll hate.
Oh
I'm
boy.
gonna have to like target Mike it, so I'm gonna have to find something Mike specifically doesn't like.
I know for a fact Mike doesn't like hyperpop.
What the fuck are you
What the
talking
fuck?
about? I listened to 100 Gex.
We literally we had Dorian Gray or whatever.
We
Dorian,
listened to
whatever,
Dorian
like,
Electra
3
like 2 weeks ago. What are you on?
He likes quality rips. You should definitely
let's
pick
see.
some quality
It's not
rips.
real music.
mean-
That's memes.
I mean, on the side of Kevin Federline's Spotify page, it lists fans also like Paris Hilton and Lindsay Lohan. So I'm already finding ammo. The fact that I completely forgot that Paris Hilton made anything.
I wasn't aware that was even a thing that existed. But
Oh, she has a full album. Full album that's at least an hour long.
I hate that.
Season 3 is gonna be fun.
Great, we have to do research now. All right. I
Okay.
completely forgot Ted was going to be on for the season finale, so I have to be nice to him, I guess.
You
Yeah.
guess.
Wait, Trisha Paytas made music too?
Yeah, she did.
No. I already have ammo for next. This is easy. Never mind. I just have to go down a fucking rabbit hole of shit. This is easy.
This is easy. Never mind. Oh my god. All right. So I'll save that for the premiere of
Season
season 3 then.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, this is gonna be wonderful. Because we've only really been doing like good music. We should dedicate a season to like shit tier music.
The problem is though, is that I don't have music that I hate saved on my computer, so I don't
Fair.
even know where to begin with this.
I just searched Spotify, so I know the people I hate on Spotify and just look for them. I was like, this is easier.
Just
I mean,
look
also
for
just
like
find. All you have to do, find an artist you really hate on Spotify, and then just go down there fans also like, because then you'll probably hate them too.
I can't name a band that I hate off the top of my head because I don't think about it. I forget they exist, and therefore I don't think about it. So I'm just like, only good music thoughts only.
I have like a backlog in my head of albums I fucking hate.
Okay, so I'll give y'all some bands.
Best I can do is music of questionable quality.
Oh god, okay.
No, it's got to be shitty. All right. So let's see. We got songs that I know Mike will absolutely love. He's not going to love them. No, let's not do that. Electro pop, guitar soul, R&B hip hop, or old school race hip hop.
What does that even mean?
What is old school race?
Like drag hip hop.
Like what?
What?
Drag strip hip hop.
What does that even mean? You're making up words. You're making up genres that don't exist.
It's a subgenre, you fuck. It's shit like Snoop.
I didn't know that people called him that, but
I
okay.
didn't know they called him that either, huh?
Actually,
Um,
I know what I can make us all listen to.
Oh, you're changing, okay.
I know of one. Possibly two.
I don't know.
Oh, are
Solomon?
we doing shitty music now?
No, not for season finale. The Behemoth
Oh,
has
okay.
been locked in for
Oh, okay.
weeks.
Okay.
Okay.
But for season 3, episode 1, I know what we're doing.
Okay.
So,
can you repeat
guitar
those
soul-
genres?
Guitar soul, electro pop. We'll skip the drag hip hop because Snoop's overrated. I love him, but Snoop's overrated. Pirate metal.
Ooh, I mean, personally, I'd pick pirate
is
metal.
the other option.
I like pirate metal.
And I'm gonna tell you this. It's not who you think it is.
It's not
Okay.
Ailstorm. Okay.
It is not Ailstorm.
Okay. I'm perfectly. I'd love to know more pirate metal. Hit me with it.
Okay, so we've got one vote for pirate metal. What you want, Mike?
Don't care. Surprise me.
Wow, how useful you are. I have to see which album this. Okay, so we're going to do Rum Ahoy.
Uh-huh.
What album is Cowboys of the Sea from? I will be googling that shortly.
So I realized that I've got mine narrowed down to either 2 different emo rap albums or a album by a metal band that is not a metal album.
I love stuff like that.
Well,
So we will be listening to Rum Ahoy's "Time to Party."
okay. I have not heard that one, so that'll be fun.
Oh, it's great, man. They have.
Are you sure it's great? Your laugh is telling me it's not as great as I was expecting.
Oh no, man, it's so great. I forgot a song on this album. It's fucking great. So they have such hits as Cowboys of the Sea and Harambe, the Pirate Gorilla.
Fucking what?
Oh, fuck. I am absolutely making all of you listen to this.
I don't know if I'm happy about that. I mean, I like pirate and I like metal, so
It's like pirate pair.
okay. So emo rap or like electronic, like electro pop experimental kind of stuff.
Electro pop sounds cool.
Okay, we're gonna do the electro pop electronic album by Bring Me the Horizon. I'm not gonna say the whole album because it's about a year to take. It takes a year to say the goddamn thing.
I know what album you're talking about. Is it the one that's really, really long?
Music to listen to, dance to, blaze to, and so and so and so and so. Yeah,
That one. Okay, I haven't heard that one yet.
oh, I like electric. There's a couple like remix songs on here from other
Wait, isn't
albums.
that album really fucking long?
It's an hour and 15. So it's not the longest album we've listened to because I know the other album. I know like a couple of the other albums were about that length.
Hold on. I thought that album was long. Oh, it has like
It has a long
it has
song.
that 20-minute track right in the middle. Okay.
Yeah, that's probably what you're thinking of, the 24-minute song.
So yeah, I get to subject you all to pirate metal.
Alrighty. Well, that's the picks for the finale. Those
See,
will
Ted's posted his.
those will be up in a Discord momentarily if they're not already. Ted has posted his. It would seem. Let's see. I've never heard of this band before, so this will be interesting.
I have not either.
But yeah,
It's not as much of a punishment.
but technically, this is all I really had for podcast. I'm gonna do a bit after this where I just kind of go over my arcade stream and just commentary, I guess, because why not? So if that's something that interests you, me talking about Weeb games and that kind of shit, stick around. If not, probably kind of try to do a stream tomorrow after I get home. I have some shit going on, but if you guys want to stick around for Weeb stuff, I'll be here. I'll just sit in this voice channel.
Okay.
The weeb shit is literally just a picture of Mike's face.